It's the NFL on EA Sports as we welcome you
Reloadable,
into Paycor
2G.
Stadium on the riverfront here in Cincinnati. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup set to go here between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Cincinnati Bengals. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? Fielded just outside the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. And we got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort.
Damn, somebody on my team got hurt.
Come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground, and he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that.
Damn, my backup middle linebacker broke his arm.
Well, this defense for the Bucs, they were very good last week in the win over New Orleans.
My backup middle linebacker broke his fucking arm.
Their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Burrow hooking up the Bengals for Bengal first down.
Damn.
They executed that curl route.
You were slinging the rock with Trey.
That changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you make curl a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window to fire a bullet in there for the completion. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
Good old family fun right there.
They think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Mixon with a first down carry. Down inside the 40. The Bengals at 5-3 now on the year. And they come in playing some pretty decent football, 5-3 over their last 8.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. And the catch made, it's Tyler Boyd. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Burrow to Boyd there for the Cincy first. That early game script that they drew up is working pretty well here on this first drive. Already in field goal range, Charles knocking on the door of the red zone.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they kind of predicted that they would come out firing like this. I think you and I were a little skeptical that it'd be this easy, but they certainly scouting and preparation and understanding what their team was capable of.
They go back to the ground now with Mixon. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1.
That was an example of excellent defense there. They stuffed them. So now it brings up a 3rd down situation. If I'm calling plays here, I make sure I put it in the hands of my quarterback and get it to a receiver real fast. I'm not running the ball here.
And he's going to have the Bengals first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4.
This has been a nice sustained drive, and after a run like that, I'd be surprised if they don't come back with even more running plays.
First down, here's Burrow. Being chased out left. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here.
What you doing,
to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
Excellent recognition that none of his receivers were beating coverage and getting open, so he just threw that one away. They'll come back to the huddle, reset, and try something different.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Burrow. Touchdown, Bengals. Jamar Chase, his 11th touchdown of the year.
Hit it from there. So you can load my shit, that Indico stuff.
A long opening drive, but a very successful.
I'm done to play some 2K after this.
Methodical, I guess, when it takes that many plays.
Methodical and almost like a boxing match where you're hitting them with
I
body
just
blows.
started.
They can withstand them here. Look, they gave up the touchdown, but you don't feel like a knockout is there. But they keep doing that in the 4th quarter. That's when the knockout occurs.
And it becomes tough for that defense if they're on the field that long. We'll see if they can continue that in future drives.
Hit a young bull up.
Touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Another guy likes to run the ball with these on.
Here we go.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs. Run some plays, run some clock. Allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
I fucking got stuck.
And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34.
Defenses always have a goal of holding a runner under 100 yards. Well, he went over 150 last week, won NFC Player of the Week award honors. And guess what? Do it again because of that vision he has. He sees holes that maybe don't exist.
Let's go.
The
pressure. He was wide open.
Look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield.
Let's go.
And fell incomplete.
And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the Bengals will take over.
You just like go
first
over
and
to
10.
it.
The Cincy offense
You should already
about
be in
ready
it
to
though,
go
so I think
here
it's
on
the
their
same
next
party
drive.
from earlier.
They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10.
Damn it, and then they're going to call a holding. That's fucking ridiculous.
So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
Come on, Rick.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. He'll get 11 yards back on the scramble as it brings up 2nd down. Burrow looking to pass. Open man is Higgins. On the move past the 40.
That was dope as fuck, bro. Let's go.
That's 40 yards on the catch and run. And boy, CD, it's one thing to watch a great run, but when it's a great run with broken contact,
I don't know how.
It's like a cherry on top. That was a nice play.
And as a former defender, I can tell you with so you losing sleep at night. I would not like to be in that film room on Tuesday going over that one. Just a pretty poor effort defensively, and it leads to a big play.
Here we go.
From the red zone now, here's Burrow, 1st down. He finds his man, complete. That's Waters. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
Four receivers now, 3 to the right, 1 to the left. 2nd
Hey,
down and
invite
4.
me to that party you're in.
Now it's
just joined.
And he'll take this into the end zone for Bengal TD.
Are you jumping around?
Yeah, because like Kev was like, join Scotty's party. I was like, well, nobody invited me, so I'm just gonna invite Scotty to see if he'll invite me. Oh Jesus!
Another impressive
I don't know what's going
drive.
on.
So they're 2 for 2, 2 touchdowns. Charles, a great start to this ball game for them.
And one of the words that's really worked its way into our lexicon is stacking. They've stacked momentum each time out, and not only on offense. Between those touchdowns, defense held, forced a punt to get the ball back, and they played awfully well in this one. Both sides playing at optimum level.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
They keep, like, join. What's up, dude?
Send the invite.
That's what I just did. I've been like switching chats or whatever because it's like
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
There we go. All right.
They find themselves in a good size hole here, and a good size hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That good for 22 and a first down.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 to score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Like when you go to a city, it'll start looking like the actual city. Right? Like this looks like the exact arena.
So they'll come up
like,
in
I don't know what the
Bengals
Detroit
territory
Pistons
now with a
like.
first and 10 at the 41.
Wait, it's gonna start turning into a arena like that.
They'll drop to throw. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now for getting walked back.
Scotty, I see you getting a dub in fantasy this week.
And that puts the defense in position to dictate.
I don't know if these can still make the playoffs.
Here now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
But you know what I will do?
Quite spoiler, yeah.
And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44.
I'll link up after this thing.
And now a much tougher third down looming.
Well, I'm gonna play with you anyway. Me and Scotty, we're a unit, dude.
I want to get this running game going. I'm going down there and saying, gentlemen, we have got to run the football. We've got to get it going right now.
Yeah, to this point in the second quarter, it has been a struggle. The Bengals with 2 extra DBs, a nickel look on third.
Blanketing the passing lanes.
Damn it. Fuck, bro. That was way too easy.
First down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 26. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in their first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, he always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 47 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out and picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive they went 3 and out.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So that'll be no better than an incompletion, and that'll set up 2nd and goal.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or 2 miss, but that window closed quickly.
He's always going to be
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Khalil Herbert.
How's the
same concept.
Touchdown on the year.
How's the
And
game
the
going, dude?
Buccaneers have cut it back within
Which
a
game, my
score.
game?
Yeah.
I'm up 14-7. He just scored.
Good shot. How much time?
Extra point splits the uprights,
6:20 left in
and
the
that'll make
second.
our score 14-7.
What's your record?
This
I'm
game
back.
back within a touchdown now as
I
the
would say
kickoff's
like
away.
5-3, 6-3.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone
Maybe
for
not.
a touchback.
It's like right around there.
Oh shit, this guy
The
averages
Bengals
11
drive
and
about to
12.
get going. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the. Remember, Charles drives 1 and 2. Both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, and right now they've just
They're
got to
getting
be
the ball
careful
early,
not to
man.
lean into overconfidence because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now.
First
They got a
blood.
chance for
Ah,
a third
fuck.
consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
Looking deep downfield. He's got a man complete. And all the way in for a Cincinnati.
T. Higgins, yeah. I knew like they had one safety kind of in between both of them, so I just threw it to Jamarcus faster.
3 touchdowns.
An absolute total team effort right now. And let's face it, I don't think he's done. We're still in the first half. There's a lot of time left to go. I don't know what they're going to do on the other side trying to slow him down. But right now, he's feeling it.
Extra point by McPherson. Looking good. And it's now 21-7. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line.
No way.
Lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Fuck.
And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
I just want to hit a couple threes.
That was a special return, and it happened because he's a special returner. He has to have that approval from his special teams coach's head coach to bring it out of the end zone.
But let's
bad
be honest,
shot
a lot of
selection.
times when they bring it out of the end zone like he did there, they don't have approval. I mean, I think a lot of times they do, but correct me if I'm wrong. Sometimes it's just a guy getting a feel, right?
You're exactly right. What's the old adage? Sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules. And if you do, you're taking on some responsibility. But he was happy to do so there.
So now the
Oh,
other
good
return
take.
teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here.
Dude,
on their next
this
drive.
shooting's off.
Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This
What
is
the
their fourth
fuck?
possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. And they've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Meanwhile, Burrow's throw here into the hands of Boyd. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
The 20. Touchdown.
Jesus.
Jamar Chase on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Bengals go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by McPherson. Up and good. Lead now up to 14.
My guy's not very good. So. It's tough.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. We'll see a return here from the end zone.
TK's making a challenge, man.
Across the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
8 yards to go on second down. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. A yard in the wrong direction. Makes third down tougher. Third down and 9.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Now back to throw. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Taken in at the 22. 6-yard return after a punt of 48. And the Bengals take over first and 10. The Bengals drive about to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that, Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6. He's got a man complete. A big play there for Cincinnati. And even 70 yards.
As he was getting hit. That's that fucking fearless thing, though. You know, the pressure doesn't fucking...
Here we go. Here we go.
Oh.
They'll give it to Mixon, and he is in. Touchdown, Bengals.
Oh,
Joe Mixon, his 7th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. McPherson on for the point after.
Good pass.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone.
Oh my God. Cherry picking.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it first and 10.
Damn it, I roughed
complete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. Well, that frustration, Charles, it's been building on the defensive side of the ball, and unfortunately there, it turns into a roughing the passer penalty.
Yeah, and they should be frustrated because he's picked them apart the entire game, but it's got to come out in a different way. You can't hit him illegally. Stop him downfield the way you're supposed to.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
That's a play to take note of there for the defense, I think, in the future. If you're going to try and block him, maybe you get a guard to help double team him and try and steer him out of the play. They should have done it on that snap.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
This dude's fucking good.
Here's a handoff out of the gun.
But you've got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire.
I was right in
but
the
they
way.
brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down.
Dude, how did that give me a bad shot
And I don't think
selection?
there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make
They're
2nd
playing like a
down,
2-3 zone.
2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. He'll drop to throw. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down.
Good shit.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
He threw that off his back foot.
As the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
On 1, ready?
So time perhaps for one final kneel down before they take this lead to the locker room.
Dude, that's my guy too. Fuck.
And with time running down, they go down to a knee.
I have such a bad grade.
So we've reached halftime here in the Queen City, and it's the Bengals leading this one. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. So after a very one-sided first half, what will the second half bring as we are back underway on EA Sports? And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Oh, sorry, Kev.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to
I don't know how that
put
was
together a
rough,
touchdown
man.
drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times.
Scotty let
in order to have a
loose,
chance to win
Tyler.
this game.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Someone must have like Intimidator on or something.
And he is going to lose yardage here.
Oh no.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
And now you have to wonder, partner, at what point in time do they forget the running game? It's been a struggle so far in this one. I would think they'd have to start throwing it.
Like, my guy can't dribble right
The opening
now.
play of the drive goes backwards. Now
Jump,
they'll
you
come
shit.
up on 2nd and 12. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield, incomplete. They have not gotten him going at all. Tried to spark something there with a longer throw, unable to complete it.
But you have to keep trying. He's one of their best playmakers. No matter what it says on the scoreboard, you're always trying to get him the football.
Yeah, this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
How about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
And his kick here is good. And that'll get the deficit down to 15. So a good drive there to begin quarter number 3, but they're only able to shave 3 points off the lead.
Well, something's better than nothing, all right? They didn't play particularly well in the 1st half, but they definitely need him to step on the accelerator now and play a whole lot better.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow.
He read me like a bug.
Intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. Boy, a big play right there. I mean, a touchdown on this drive could have really put some separation on the scoreboard. Instead,
Why did I get the
it's
breakdown for
defense
that?
who scores.
What the fuck?
And partner, we got a game again.
And we do have one because of what you just described. A defense that understood what was going on in this game and did something about it. They knew their offense needed some help. They just provided it. They're back in this one.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This taken in at the goal line.
Dude, the Cowboys have scored 35 points in the 4th quarter.
20-yard line.
What?
54 to 19.
Holy shit.
Like Colts.
Dude. I'm so
The
bad.
Bengals drive about to get going. And remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw
Sorry,
the pick
Kev.
6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Oh my god.
Burrow's throw taken in here by Chase. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. Now Burrow. This goes out wide for Mixon. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Oh, let's go.
Oh,
Backdoor screen.
let's go, dude. Where'd you go see that, dude?
Cincinnati score. Joe Mixon, his 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game, as his guys are able to extend their lead.
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 56 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
10 cycles.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, he put it on the carpet.
Get that.
And the Bengals grab it.
Let's go.
These guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
Oh.
A disappointing end of the sequence there. He was starting to turn nothing into something, and then he lost the football.
And sometimes things get lost in the transition. And what I mean by that is you go from being a passer to a runner. And at a certain point, once you cross the line of scrimmage, you're strictly a runner now. There's no more downfield threat. Make sure you take care of the football while you're traversing downfield.
So 2nd and 10, third quarter. Thanks for tagging along with us here from the Queen City of Cincinnati. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
On 3rd down, Burrow. He gets this one to Boyd. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A big 3rd down conversion with a gain of 28.
He must have intimidated him.
Going to give this to Mixon.
And
he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Back to Mixon on 2nd down. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there. Of course you're going to give it to him.
Fucking wide open in the back end zone.
Taken down, a sack back at the 7. Multiple players getting home there, and it's a loss of 2 on the sack. So on 4th down, off goes Burrow. On comes Evan McPherson for the Bengal field goal. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. McPherson's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So the defense are able to force their first turnover of the game, and then they add on to that by getting the field goal.
And you don't just want to take the ball away from your opponent, partner. You want to make them hurt as well. And if you don't score yourself on defense, turn it over to your offense and have them put points on the board.
Just trying to go into it.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Before they can snap it, time
No,
runs out.
I wanted to pump fake that.
Third quarter of play. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Dude, what is going on?
How much time's left in y'all's game?
Come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13.
Oh, okay.
Like,
From the
we're
gun, they're
missing
trying to
real
run it.
fucking
And
shots.
he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line.
Damn, that one's
Not a
pretty
ton
quick.
of room available on that one, but he made use of what space was available and gained decent yardage.
9.5 minutes in the 4th.
The offense on
But,
3rd down.
I mean, if I get the
They've
ball
converted
back, it
just
should
2
go
for
pretty
6
quick.
thus far. This is 3rd and 8. He'll look to throw.
Let's go.
This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Daxton Hill picks it off, and the Bengals are going to take possession of the football. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll stay on the ground.
I need
Mix
to
it
go
again.
fix my jump shot, dude.
Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he's going to wind up getting this all the way down to the Buccaneers' 7-yard line. 89 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. On the Jets sweep, here's Chase. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. That's the danger, Charles, of running plays like this for your wide receiver. They can hit big or they can be duds.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that, because if they're forced to try and go around defenders behind the line of scrimmage, sometimes you can give yardage in order to gain it. But in this case, they gave yardage and didn't get it back.
The tally there, minus 2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
3rd and goal. Burrow.
No.
2 for 11.
Carlton Davis picks it. And the Bucs are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. Well, that interception at least offers them a glimmer of hope here in the 4th quarter.
It certainly does if their offense goes out now and makes it pay off by getting into the end zone. And if it
Wow, and then he gets a 93-yard touchdown.
Breakaway. 20, 10, 5, touchdown, Tampa Bay. Irv Smith Jr., 93 yards. And the Bucs have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air.
Oh, shit.
No return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Here we go. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Well, don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a 2-score game. The interception that led to a touchdown. You'd have to think they're a little more careful here if they do indeed try to throw the football.
Yeah, and I was a little surprised by the last throw. You know, that type of throw with this type of a game, I'm going to be very careful about it. Maybe the only throw you make is maybe a toss to your halfback or something like that. Otherwise, take care of the thing and finish this bad boy off.
And some nifty running here as they'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Here's Burrow. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on. Despite the lead here in the fourth, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all. To me, it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays. Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of a lead? Or do you try and extend it because you always feel like the other team can come back?
Extend it. Have some fun. Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Here we go.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. This is Mixon on the draw. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. That's good for 19 and a first down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been
I got 4 minutes left in this one.
Whenever they've needed a big run,
I'm gonna go
first
to
down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. 136 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line.
And he will take it on
Game over.
for a Bengals touchdown.
Good game, baby.
Joe Mixon, a 16-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead. McPherson now for the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big fourth quarter hole. And look at
Jesus,
this,
dude.
right back with a big
He's just
shot.
hitting one play touchdown.
Buccaneers touchdown.
Good
George
shit,
Pickens, 75 yards. And the Bucs are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit.
If I could play any fucking defense.
The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. If they can score here, they have a chance to make this a 3-possession game and all but put things to bed. In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage. Use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6.
Like
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
It's nice to listen to.
Here we
This is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Got a man. It's Chase. He completes it. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Here we go. 11 MT paint. 11 MT paint.
From the gun to give to Mixon. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Jordan.
11.
Mixon running wide side. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it.
I'm an idiot, dude.
And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far.
I just hit the wrong button. Throw a pick.
Buccaneers are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. Now with that interception, you feel like we got a ball game again. Remember, 2-score contest and still time left here in the fourth.
And in the old days, not too long gone either. Throwing the ball here would have been an absolute no-no, but the way the game's played now, throwing it makes sense. You just have to be careful when you put it in the air.
Catch is made here by Irv Smith Jr. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. They'll look to throw here on first down. And he takes
Jesus,
this
dude, he's just throwing it up,
scoring
touchdowns like nothing.
Here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter.
Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because
he forces one there. It's a potential dagger as it's intercepted.
Chidobe Awuzie with a pick.
Well, as most teams do in their two-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you get a chance to take it all the way back and get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside.
Jeez, I barely 52 to 47.
As they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks
I
to
barely
go in the
won,
football
but
game.
we got it.
So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, and he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational. But taking that knee, maybe just a sigh of relief. They withstood a big fourth-quarter comeback. Able to hold on, though.
Certainly looked like they had things going their way, didn't it, in the fourth quarter? They had to just hold on. As you said, furious assault on them, but they were able to get it done, take a knee, and head to the locker room with a